There is no rain in Kolkata in the last 24 hours. The bad news is that power cuts persist in multiple areas. The bad news also is that a lot of the puja pandals that everyone was visiting in the city of Kolkata are completely submerged. The Met Department officials have issued an alert for the next few days, which of course is going to be a setback for the puja fervor in the city. My colleague Ritik was reporting this morning from a puja pandal, which has of course taken a major hit due to the rain fury. Take a look.
Please make no mistake that we are not bringing this live broadcast from Digha's coastal area. This is heart of the city. We are bringing this live broadcast from Kolkata's Bhabanipur area, from a very famous puja pandal. As you can see around me, what is the situation? Bizarre situation. Lot of efforts it took, and lot of time, and people and artisans, they put a lot of efforts to build this work of art, but which has been submerged in last 24 hours. Though it is not raining for last 24 hours, as there are a lot of assurances from the civic body. We also spoke to the mayor. He assured us that the situation will come to normal within 24 hours. But what we can see around many places, and this particular at this puja pandal, it's totally submerged. We can see that the idols, the deities, are underwater, totally waterlogged, and these puja organizers were about to inaugurate this puja pandal by this evening, but which we do understand it is very far from the reality. They are also putting a lot of efforts. They are using pumps to wash out the logged water.
But we also want to get you the latest visuals from Kolkata showing the impact of the heavy rains in the city. Many roads are still waterlogged, and commuters are still struggling to navigate many parts of the city. Believe it or not, a lot of them even hired buses and vans to get out of their homes yesterday. Now, many puja pandals in the city have water in them after the deluge on Tuesday. This has dampened the festive cheer in the city, bang in the middle of Durga Puja celebrations. A lot of these pandals remain inundated. In another viral visual from Kolkata rain deluge from Tuesday, a young boy was seen floating on a mattress amid knee-deep water, highlighting the severity of the water logging. Shreyashi De now joins me live. I believe she is in Ballygunge at this point. Shreyashi, the good news being no water, no rains for the last 24 hours. The bad news is power cuts persist in areas. How are people coping with this? Is there anger on the ground? Are they questioning the government there? Are they wanting accountability? Because the damage in terms of businesses, shops, stores also has been massive.
Well, we are in College Street, which is in the north of Kolkata. Ballygunge is on the south of Kolkata, but the picture remains the same. Waterlogged street. People are still finding it difficult to commute, and the civic workers, of course, working on war footing to clear out these streets that have remained underwater since yesterday. Ahead, of course, there's a Durga Puja pandal. The festive cheer, as you said, has been low now. Everyone on the street trying to salvage whatever is remaining from the shops and their homes. It's been a difficult task for the daily commuters. The municipality is bringing in these big sewer cleaning, trucks, which is pumping out the water, collecting it and taking it away from these streets that still remain inundated. It's a Herculean task for the state government because Kolkata has never seen this kind of rainfall before. No one was prepared for it. There have been huge losses for the smaller shopkeepers who have their shops on either sides of the street. Kolkata is a pretty congested city, to say one of the oldest in the country. Everyone is trying to bring back life to normalcy. They have been working tirelessly, the police, the civic volunteers, the civic workers here, working round the clock to bring back normalcy ahead of Pujo. Today is the third day. On the fifth day, we begin the formal celebrations. It's been very difficult. Parts of the city still inundated, electricity still missing from several houses. But we are, of course, waiting for an update from the Chief Minister, who will be out on the streets shortly in the afternoon to understand what is the kind of damage that this has caused across the city. But the only silver lining so far is that there have been no fresh rainfall since morning, but the Met Department has again predicted rainfall tomorrow. So the city is bracing for fresh rainfall, but the kind of loss ahead of Pujo has truly been heartbreaking in the city.
Heartbreaking indeed. The good news remains that there's been no rainfall in the last couple of hours, ever since last afternoon. The bad news is that the electricity is still not back in a few places. Mamata Banerjee will be taking rounds of Kolkata, assessing the damage. She will be there to bring you the latest on that visit of hers. But people in Kolkata are upset at this point, especially because this is during the Pujo season there, where everyone is out and about. They're eating out, they're visiting family, they're visiting those pandals, most of them underwater. But obviously, there are other concerns as well. When you had the residents of Kolkata coming out, even this morning, they had a few challenges before them. Even cars were breaking down. Ritik gets us this report.
Please make no mistake, we're not standing in any coastal area of Bengal. This is heart of the city in Kolkata, in Baliganj area, which looks like a sea. And we can see that waves of water are coming to us, and that is leaving the life out of the gear. We can see it's been over 24 hours, the heart of the city and the main lifeline here in Baliganj remain inundated, causing disruption of connectivity. We can see multiple vehicles have been broke down over here, and now that towing van have been brought in to make way for other vehicles, causing huge traffic disruption in this area. And in this particular stretch, which takes you to the southern part of the city, connecting Goriahat to the other part of the Kolkata, remain inundated. In most of the places, water are knee deep, and somewhere it is ankle deep. Most of the shops remain closed, and schools also remain closed. We can see the towing vans are playing to make way for other vehicles. As we can take you through, we can see, you can also understand how deep the water is, and it is mostly knee deep water. We can see that several people are facing difficulties driving through these waterlogged roads. In most of the places where there are manholes are open. What we are given to understand that the civic bodies are tirelessly working, and they are trying to bring situation under control, but it remain unchanged. We can see several people are facing difficulties. गाड़ी खराब हो गया?
खराब हो गया है।
कहाँ से आ रहे हैं आप?
सलीमपुर ढाकुरिया से।
आगे तक यहाँ ऐसे ही स्थिति है?
हाँ, पूरा ये जाम इधर ही है, सही है।
लेकिन ऑफिस अब जाना पड़ रहा है।
ऑफिस जाना ही पड़ रहा है।
And while Kolkata was sinking, politics was surging over the situation. BJP has slammed TMC's corruption in drainage, calling it a Durga insult amid festivities. Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has slammed the BJP for politicizing this calamity.
কলকাতায় মারা গেছেন 8 জন এবং গ্রাম বাংলায় মারা গেছেন 2 জন। একজন বিষ্ণুপুরে আমতলায়, আর একজন মারা গিয়েছেন শাসনে, উত্তর 24 পরগনায়। সুতরাং তাদের দায়িত্ব তারা পালন করবে, আমাদের দায়িত্ব আমরা পালন করব। আমি এখনো বলছি, মৃত্যুর বিকল্প কখনো কোনো টাকা পয়সা দিয়ে হয় না। আর কলকাতার যে 8 জন বিদ্যুতীকরণ হয়েছে, তার মধ্যে একজন মোংলাহাটের, সে শেক্সপিয়ার সরণির একটা সিকিউরিটি গার্ড ছিল। আমরা সমস্তটাই খবর রেখেছি সকাল থেকে, এবং গঙ্গার জলটা যতক্ষণ হাই টাইডটা না কমছে,
উনার এই যে মা দুর্গা এই যে পিতৃপক্ষে গিয়ে একটা বিশেষ ভোট ব্যাংকে বার্তা দেওয়ার জন্য যেভাবে তিনি শক্তিদায়িনী, রূপং দেয়ী, যশ দেয়ী, দিশ দেয়ী, জয়ী মাকে যেভাবে অপমান করেছেন, পরম শক্তিশালী মা এটা ভালোভাবে নেন। পিতৃপক্ষে উদ্বোধন এবং হিজাব পরে কাঁচি নিয়ে উদ্বোধন, এর ফল ভোগ করতে হচ্ছে কলকাতার মানুষকে এবং বাংলার মানুষ।
দাদা সিএসসি বলছে
And Shreshi is still with us. She joins us live from College Street in Kolkata. Shreshi, politics surging over Kolkata sinking.
Well, that's right, and the blame game had already begun yesterday, but the unfortunate part of this is that 8 lives were lost in the city itself. Now, here in Kolkata, there's a private power distributor called CESC that provides electricity to all the households. They have held an internal probe and said that the 8 deaths that happened, 5 of them happened because of live wires inside the residential areas. 2 happened because of the street lights that they touched, and 1 because of a traffic signal kiosk that the person had touched. And they made it very clear that neither the street lights or the traffic signals are maintained by CSC, they are maintained by the civic body. As you mentioned earlier, the accountability is what the people are asking about. Who is accountable for these lives that were lost? Who is accountable for the waterlogging? Who is accountable for not being prepared for this rain deluge that was already sounded by the IMD? The BJP, of course, pointing fingers at the ruling party, given the fact that there will be elections early next year. So the political opposition parties are, of course, taking on the Trinamool Congress. But the sad part is the people of the city continue to, go through this life in waterlogged streets because they can't afford to sit at home. They need to be up and about, earning their livelihood. But there has been absolutely zero accountability, or no arrests have been made for the lives were lost, and no one has been suspended for not performing their duties. Everyone on war footing tried to bring back the situation to normalcy. But of course, on the sideline of this continues the war,
Yes.
war of words between the BJP and the Trinamool Congress, blaming each other for this kind of calamity.
Yes, and that is the
people
travesty
Kolkata
of the
are
situation,
facing
be it
ahead
any
of
city,
Durga
be it
Puja.
any state, Shreyashi, that the politics will escalate. The politics will continue. One party will blame the other for being incapable while being in power in the state. But the accountability will never really happen. No one will stand up and say, yes, we messed up and we will make amends for it. Shreyashi, thanks for joining us live from Kolkata. We'll keep coming back to you for more.